We have a fully articulated body in his brown suit.
Fans are asking for her and Inart.
Tom Cruise likeness, screen accurate sculpted hair.
We're going to go for fully seamless silicone arms.
This, you got the raptor right here on the side.
Bring Elizabeth I into the spotlight she deserves.
My Hot Toys pitch today.
For the standard version, $380. Of course, he would have two head sculpts the same way.
He will have several unmasked sculpts.
Now, this is going to be a hot ticket item.
Of course, the standard figure base.
That Daily Bugle office themed backdrop, double sided.
We'll throw in a diorama base.
Also get that like civilian clothing look.
Grime him up, make him super dirty.
And some A-Train Turbo Rush.
All right. Bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Más o Menos, your special Saturday morning live presentation. Este es capítulo 20. We've made it to 20 episodes, Marco. 20 episodes. I still remember when I went to you with the concept, but now we've done 20 episodes. Marco, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días. How are you?
Buenos días. Bien, bien. Gracias. Yeah, 20 episodes, and I've made it, I think, on 3 of them, so that's a pretty big milestone. It's kind of crazy to think. So I do have a story about Spanish, since I know that's how we like to lead off the convo. So maybe I'll save that for after you introduce the rest of our guests.
Absolutely. We do have a great panel. We are missing one individual. He's on his way. He told me he's on his way. But first, I want to go with our special guest judges. We got 2 of them today. The Movie Canon, also going to be working as co-host today. Gio, ¿cómo estás? Buenos días.
I'm good. Thank you guys for inviting me here on the show this Saturday morning here in the West Coast. Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches, donde encuentres en este mundo. We have Mr. Alex Montano here. Is this your first time here?
Yes.
Sure it is. Yeah. But yeah, we have Mr. Chuck, of course, Marco and Jose. Thank you guys. So looking forward to the show, the competition, Chuck versus Fig. So that's going to be interesting. So yeah,
absolutely. And speaking of Alex, I've been trying to get you on the show for a while. Finalmente me dices que sí. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú? This is like Sábado Gigante. This is an event for the Latin
it's an evento. That's exactly it. Yeah. That's one of the key things when it came to this show. We wanted to make it a special live presentation. It is, cool. Not a weekly live stream. It is a stream we do once a month. You kind of make it more of a big fight feel here on this show.
Good to be here. Good to be
here. Glad you could make it. And of course, one of our competitors, he's been working as a special guest judge here, kind of a permanent seat he's had lately. But Chuck, you're stepping back in the ring today. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Are you ready for this?
Yes, I am ready. I am here. Still a little bit under the weather, but I am pushing forward and I am ready to get down today, man. I got something really cool for you guys. I think y'all are gonna like it.
Absolutely. Well, before we jump in, since we're waiting on Fig, we are going to jump into the competition first. But Marco, you had something to share in terms of the Spanish language and español. Dime, please tell me.
Yeah, so a little bit of a nightmare scenario, but it worked out. It worked out. So the city that I work for, the local government I work for, we became sister cities with the town in Mexico, Morelia. And so they had a whole contingent out here. And so like, showing them what we do. And, I think they're, going to do the reverse and ultimately they're going to show us, Mexico at some point. So they had asked me like, hey, can you come like be a part of this panel? And I was like, well, my Spanish is still a work in progress, but, happy to join and, we'll figure it out. So then I get there and they're like, hey, like, I know we didn't ask you to present, but can you present? And I was like, well, not in Spanish. Like, okay, no, we're good. We have an interpreter. And I was like, just the shame that I feel because my grandparents are from there. And so I told them, I was like, I know my grandpa's looking down right now, so upset that I'm giving this presentation in English and with an interpreter. He could not be. And even the interpreter is cool, though. She was like, no, you know what? I'm sure he would acknowledge that it's cool that you're a part of this. But yeah, it's tough. So, and some additional motivation to keep working on my Spanish and keep GG, that collaboration that we can have more often.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that it's one of those things where it's hard not to feel bad about it, but it's so common, man. It's so common, that for whatever reason, your parents felt like, okay, well, English is the predominant language in this nation, right? So they should, focus on that. But then because of that, then you kind of lose it, right? You don't pick up on it.
It's the American way, Jose. They're like, you know what? Forget every other language. We're the center of the universe, and it's just as you get older, you realize that's not true. It's not true. Every other country speaks multiple languages. We're just the outliers.
Yeah.
You said Morelia.
Morelia, yeah.
Morelia. I don't know. Maybe Alex will remember this or not, but isn't there a novella called Morelia, like from the 90s or something like that?
I have no idea, but the most important film festival from Mexico is in Morelia.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you?
I have no idea. Like, there's so many telenovelas that maybe there are like 55 that are set up in there. So
I think I remember one called.
Yeah,
Morelia.
it's a really nice place. It's a really nice place.
Oh, okay,
I'm looking forward to visiting and maybe with some better Spanish when I go.
Yeah, you'll pick it up. It's in your blood. That's the important thing.
It's part of me.
Yeah, it's part
Alex, since it's your first time on the show, can you kind of tell our audience, a little bit about your channel and about what you do?
Well, I really don't have a channel anymore, but I'm a video editor. I used to be a cinematographer. I worked in Mexico and in Canada. Now I'm living in Colombia with my wife. So yeah, that's like, I don't know what else is to say. I'm really bad at talking about myself. I've never been good. So yeah, maybe you can say more things about me, but I'm not good at saying anything about me. Yeah.
So you guys rooting for Colombia for the World Cup?
No, I'm rooting for Mexico.
Okay, there you could do both. But I get it.
Yeah, no. I have to. I have my heart is with my country.
Me too. That's my number one.
I don't know anything about soccer. That's the worst thing. Like, I don't know anything, so it's very difficult for me to focus on a game. But I think they played on Thursday, and I was excited to see them win.
It's they're undefeated so far, right? It's a 3.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't want to talk shit about my country, but it's always the same thing in the World Cup. Like, I know for a fact that they do good for the first round, and then they just get all messed up and then ruin everything. But
you're seeing the teams they could. Go ahead, Gio.
No, they said that they end up in 8th place or 10th place at the end, and
there's just so many good squads, though. Like, you're seeing the teams they could face in the knockout rounds. Argentina, like España, like there's a lot of, they're going to go up against some powerhouses eventually.
And it's always the same thing. Like, it's always like Germany or Argentina, and it's goodbye. It's goodbye after that. So.
Exactly. Bueno, ya llegó the competition. FigPozr himself.
What up?
How are you?
How y'all feeling?
We're good. ¿Cómo estás? How are you?
Todo está bien, man. I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, muy bien. All right, guys. So as I was sharing, we are going to get straight into the competition, but first let's go ahead and say hello to everyone in the chat real quick. And let's see, who do we got in the chat? We got Extensive Stream, a former competitor who will be competing in the tournaments very, very soon. X-Men says, what it is. Well, good morning, my friend. Buenos dias. Keith Lee says, morning, guys. Let's effing go. Yes. Movie Cannon saying hello to everybody. Here warming up the chat. X-Men says, shame. And we don't use the metric system. Oh, this is interesting. Patty
That's
Gomez,
true.
that's my mom. I guess she's watching this show. She said, cool novela,
I knew it.
Noelia.
I knew there was one. Yeah.
Jose's mom, after he drops off, we got some questions for you. So if you wouldn't mind sticking around for a little bit, we got a lot of questions.
Chuck here also warming up the chat. Good morning.
I need to look at that novela.
Feezy is here too, former competitor as well. Buenos dias, gente. Beautiful. Chuck, you're saying you bought lifetime Rosetta Stone so you could learn Spanish and stop looking like an idiot.
Yes.
Universal Key's here. Good to see you, Universal Key. He says, morning, everyone. And Dogito said, hey, everyone. And my mom responded to you. Sure, I guess she'll answer some questions. Beautiful.
You should start the show asking, what's your favorite telenovela?
Oh, I love it.
Well, that's a great question. Do you guys, is there a telenovela?
Yeah, Mariela del Barrio.
Mariela del Barrio, holy crap.
Mariela del Barrio.
The same actress though, from Marimar. So
Yes.
Talia, right?
Yeah, La Trilogía de las Marías. It's a trilogy. It's like Star Wars. It's like Star Wars.
It's like Star Wars. I love that.
Yeah.
The drama be intense.
Just as big.
And then they had the villain was always his. Her. I think her sister was usually like the actress. Like in real life, they're sisters.
Yeah.
And the sister was always like the villain in those novelas. I forgot what the actress was. Right? I think
I don't remember, but you're right. You're probably right. Yeah.
What about the rest of you guys? Is there a novela you guys can think of right at the top of your head?
I don't think I've ever
What
seen
is a novella?
Like a soap opera?
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're like the drama series that we see here. Like they are the thing. Like it's like a family affair, basically.
We
like
watched
Days
them
of
in
Our
college. When we were in college, we watched them and we didn't understand a single word they said, but my God, the women were gorgeous.
One reason to watch.
Yeah.
I think
and we had no idea what was going on.
Did Calvin jump in to tell us about novellas? Because I feel like he's a big watcher of novellas, if I know him.
Hey, Calvin.
What's up, everybody? I have tuned into novellas from time to time. I always watch it on mute, though, because too much going on, but I love the visual. Speaking on Spanish, my dad spoke fluently in Spanish.
Really?
And I always regretted that. He tried to teach me, but I had a love-hate relationship with my dad, so I was always resentful and didn't want to learn nothing extra from him. So I was like, get out of here with all that. So I never really paid attention when he tried to teach me. But then after dating several Latinos over the years, you think I would be fluent by now, but it never stuck. So I always picked up just the key words. But Poppy was always one of my favorites. I will say that.
Wow. Okay.
The player club.
Player. Well, good to have you here, Calvin. Buenos dias.
Good to see you,
glad you could make it. A couple more comments here before we move on. Let's see, because I do want to get to the competition, get that started. My mom says, Los ricos también lloran, of course. Okay.
I remember that.
FigPozr saying, what's up to everybody? X-Men says, ¿Qué hora es? It's temprano, mi amigo. Fizzy says, Dos mujeres. My parents were really into that one. Okay.
Oh,
and who's the guy from the shows? Trampoline Montana? What?
El Chavo.
El Chavo. All right, guys. Well, as I've mentioned before, I wanted to get everything started and going when it came to the competition. So if you guys are okay with it, we're probably going to jump right in. You guys cool with that?
All day.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I did want to ask you guys, is there somebody who would prefer to go first?
Someone raise their hand. Going second, but I don't care.
All right, Fig, you're willing to go first?
I'll go.
All right, beautiful. Good job. All right, cool. All right. Let me go ahead and bring up all the informational stuff first. Get all this sorted. The disclaimers, all the fun stuff. Let's go ahead and get that sorted. And here we are. All right, guys. So as you guys know, these have two concurrent tournaments that are going on right now, the champion side and the redemption side. Right now, you guys are competing in the champion side because you guys were both wild cards and then you won your respective matchups, and now you are in the tournaments. We've created an additional bracket to get you guys in. So again, winners against winners. Redemption side has the runner-ups going up against each other, two different brackets going up against each other. Eventually, the winner of each bracket will face each other in the Ultimate Championship. As you guys know, the thing with this type of presentations now, that moving forward, again, the rules have changed. Before it was a free choice. Now the viewers have decided your fate. So as you know, we would go from a list of categories as you guys were here last time. Actually, with you guys, it was a very special one because we did it on social media. So social media elected your theme this time. So this was very interesting. So this time social media checked, and yours was historical epics. Now, guys, before we get into it, just real quick to our competitors, historical epics, do you guys find it challenging or was it relatively simple right off the bat? I'll go to Fig first.
A-okay, easy. You and I know how quick I selected mine.
I do know. Chuck, what about you?
I kind of went all over the place. It was, I wanted to go in one direction first, and then I second guessed myself. And I was going way too far, and then I had to reel myself back. So I was working on this until 2:30 this morning. So, yeah.
Dedication, my friend.
But I think I got what I wanted at the end of it. I got what I wanted.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to do something nice here. Interesting. Alex, are you a special guest judge? Could you read this disclaimer en español, por favor?
Of course. Descargo de responsabilidad. Al participar en este programa, reconoces y aceptas que cualquier propuesta, idea o concepto presentado durante la competencia se ofrece de manera libre y sin expectativa de compensación o participación adicional. Entiendes que al presentar tu propuesta renuncias a todos los derechos, reclamaciones o propiedad del contenido presentado. Además, aceptas que las propuestas y las ideas relacionadas ahora se consideran de libre uso por parte de las compañías o cualquier parte asociada sin obligación legal alguna. Al continuar con tu participación, estás de acuerdo con estos términos y renuncias a cualquier derecho legal o reclamación de compensación respecto al uso de tu propuesta.
Perfecto. Muchas gracias, Alex.
Muy bien.
I appreciate you doing that. Perfecto. I was like, I'm going to use that to my advantage.
Can somebody hit me with the quick notes?
Well, we got it in English, so we got an English version,
por favor.
And we're gonna have Gio read this one. Gio, if you don't mind.
Thank you, Gio. Glad it's not me.
Okay, all right. All right. Disclaimer: by participating in this figure pitch game, you acknowledge and agree that any pitch, idea, or concept presented during the competition is provided freely and without expectation of compensation or further involvement. You understand that by submitting your pitch, you renounce any and all rights, claims, or ownership of the content presented. You further agree that the pitch and related ideas are now considered fair game for use by said companies and or any associated parties without legal obligation. By continuing with your participation, you consent to these terms and waive any legal rights or claims to compensation regarding the use of your pitch.
Perfect.
Time out. Y'all ain't getting paid for this? Because my time is money. Jose knows he owes me on the side. So y'all need to hit your agents.
Dollar bill.
So speaking of, so these are the guys that you guys are going to be pitching to. Make sure you make a note of that early on in your presentation, who you're going to be pitching to when you start your presentations. All right, guys. So speaking of your presentations, again, these are the rules, how it's going down. Again, it's like the TV show, but like a twist. Two competitors will state which company they're pitching to. So again, let us know which company. Panelists will represent said company the competitor chooses, and we'll judge accordingly. You about have 5 minutes to pitch. Now, you will get a grace, so you go over. That's okay. But don't go over. Don't pull a corner. Don't put a Hot Toys hotline. Do a 10-minute pitch. All right. So we got to go 5, a little extra. Okay. Both competitors have pitched. We will, once both have pitched, we do the quick Q&A and rebuttal section opportunity for the competitors. We let everyone kind of ask a question on the panel. We make sure the poll is going. And then lastly, we will go ahead and reveal our votes and then go ahead and conclude the poll. And again, that's how we determine the winner. Any questions, guys? Preguntas. All right. We got, looks like an easy company collectibles is here. Chuck, what's up? Oh man, saying hello to
What's
Chuck.
up, my brother? Easy.
Beautiful. All right. Well,
I've never streamed with Easy, but we got to get him on the show because he's an absolute mad lad. So that'd be
dude, y'all have no idea. You have no idea.
Beautiful. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna get started in just one moment after this brief intro, which is right. Oh my goodness. See, I should know where these are. Sorry, right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
There it is. There it is. All right, guys. I'm gonna need a timekeeper. So, Gio, if you could go ahead and keep the time for us for these two presentations, if you don't mind. That'll be 5 minutes. Again, once you guys hear the bell, it's okay. If you go ahead and finish with your final thoughts, and then you can conclude moving forward. All right. Any other questions, comments, concerns before we get started? All right, Fig, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna pull it up for you. Okay.
All right, let's do this.
There it is.
So you tell me when I should start the time.
Big, whenever you're ready.
Let's go.
Starting it now.
In the famous words of the character I chose in the film that I chose, there are no pacts between lion and men. So I am pitching to InArt panelists, and I'm also pitching to you all a great figure from a great movie that didn't get enough love, I feel like, from the early 2000s. The figure I am presenting is Achilles from Troy, Brad Pitt. Yes. We're not playing any games with this one, guys. As you can see, this is a premium, top-of-the-line figure. We have artisan hair, rooted. We have die-cast materials, platinum-grade silicone body. We're not pulling back anything with this one. As you can see, he's equipped with his shield and sword. In the next slide, we will have the sword. His famous helmet with actual real bristles attached to his to the helmet. Everything here is the best of materials. The armor is actually made of zinc alloy. Yes, we will be making sure that this is going to be a figure that people want to hold on to for the long term. Everything here is made with love. It's made to take Troy. And no, a Trojan horse will not be included, just in case you were wondering.
That was my question.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It will not be included. That will be too large. But we'll consider it. Just saying. We have spoken to Brad about this, and he's dying to get himself a figure, so we can't wait to send him one of these. This is something that is close to the heart. I watched this movie as a young man, and I remember in middle school that I took a Greek mythology class just to learn about it, because I saw Homer's Odyssey, and I just saw a few things here and there, and also I can't wait for Odyssey this summer. So this right here is something that I've been really waiting on to see if a figure company would make it, because it's probably one of the few movie figures I would get, and I made sure to make this pitch top of the line and make sure that it does get made one day, hopefully. So as you can see, the helmet is removable. It's on and off. The way that we can do this without damaging the hair is we actually made the gel material for the hair to make it super posed up to the point where even if you remove it on and off, it has a foam interior, so it's not going to damage the hair. As you can see, the weapons are replaceable. It also actually has a cool magnetic base. It's a nice magnetic sand base that you can see. And just to let you know, we are reintroducing this within art, the magnetic bases, and the full base will be magnetic. It won't be those sliders no more. We're not playing those games anymore. No more Hollywood slides, you know? So we're going to be ready to go. Another closer look at the sword. And yes, it will have a display stand. So if you want to put it right next to it, yes, you can display it in all its glory. And yeah, this figure, I'm very proud of it. And I think you'll love it too. So let us all take Troy together, gentlemen, please.
Let's claim it.
All right. All right, FigPozr, congratulations on that pitch. Everyone, go a round of applause for my guy, FigPozr. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, and I got a little something here that I saved for you. Didn't tell you, but here you go.
The Thessalonian you're fighting. He's the biggest man I've ever seen. I wouldn't want to fight him.
That's why no one will remember your name.
Damn. Poor little kid. Damn.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, Chuck, we're going to move right ahead. Again, we'll keep our comments to the... well, Calvin, I think I heard you. Did you want to say something real quick?
I just said man after the kid.
Beautiful. All right, guys. So, okay, perfect.
Ignore
All
what
right.
I just put in the chat. That was supposed to be for the private chat. So,
oops.
If anyone saw it, whoops. Good thing it wasn't hateful. So, thank God.
Oops.
It's time.
Beautiful. All right, guys. Yes, Marco, you will be in charge of the polls today again because I will need to leave very soon. But again, you will be holding the fort here for me, as well as Gio.
Jose's being a little bit secretive about where he's going. All I know is the best he's looked this early in the morning, and yeah, something's a little sus.
Okay. Anyway,
I know where he's going.
I told Chuck. All right, guys. Chuck,
we're gonna find out from moms. Don't worry, Jose.
Oh no!
I am ready. I can't see anybody with my presentation stuff up, so everybody can hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Loud and clear.
I'm ready. Y'all tell me when to go.
And I'll start the time.
Go ahead.
Starting it now. Here we go.
Good morning, and thank you for the opportunity to present a new premium concept for in-art collectibles. Historical epic films are among the greatest films in cinema because they do more than entertain. They capture sacrifice, identity, leadership, freedom, and the weight of history throughout unforgettable characters. The figure we are announcing today is designed to bring that cinematic power into the 1/6 scale world. Today, we are announcing the Benjamin Martin figure from The Patriot. This release gives us a grounded historical character and an instantly recognizable performance. The timing is also ideal with the 250th anniversary of America's independence. This figure arrives at the exact moment when the American founding, sacrifice, and legacy are at the forefront. One important note is that we have heard from collectors and we are bringing back magnetic diorama bases. The likeness feels mature, restrained, and determined. The rooted hair gives the sculpt life. The tailored uniform, leather straps, metal buttons, the weathered fabric, and the period weapons turn this from a simple figure into a believable historical miniature. The magnetic diorama base completes the figure. Broken brush, battlefield debris, and the tattered early American flag, the base gives the story to the figure and makes the display feel cinematic from every angle. As you can see, the detail in this is just amazing on this figure. The seamless body features a metal subskeleton that allows for you to pose in incredibly real poses. Seeing the figure in promo shots is one thing, but seeing the figure in motion is another. The figure is beyond amazing. But as Steve Jobs used to say, today we have one more thing. This is not a one-figure concept. It is a line. We have a second release today, and most importantly, they will be sold separately. No large bundles, no paywalls. We are proud to also introduce the William Wallace 1/6 scale figure. The figure will include 3 head sculpts, rooted hair, and it will be included with screen-accurate side braids, while the costume will capture the weather tartan, leather, armor, and accurate weathering that was depicted in the film. With the sword raised, war paint applied, and mouth open, in the iconic battle cry scene, the shield forward with magnetic arrows attached, this is an image we all remember. With a seamless body and metal subskeleton, incredible poses are possible. A premium collectible should offer more than just one mood. It should allow collectors to display the character with intensity, restraint, and presence, and this figure can accomplish that. Both releases are museum level in quality, and yet are the most posable figures InArt has ever created, but they're still cinematic, combining accurate materials, realistic weathering, and posable engineering into a piece that feels alive. As you can see with the details on the William Wallace figure, it is just absolutely amazing. But the art does not stop with the figures. It goes beyond that. Packaging is a major part of the InArt experience, and these art boxes create a unified shelf presence for the collection. The black and white artwork, the gold topography, and the luxury finish makes the art box feel like a collectible. These figures and the packaging bring the whole line together. It communicates credibility, care, and legacy, and these figures were developed with Mel Gibson's personal oversight, ensuring accuracy and detail that others would miss. This was not an independent figure release, this was a collaboration. Yet it's just the beginning. In the future, InArt can expand the line with Gabriel Martin from The Patriot or King Longshanks from Braveheart. This figure would give collectors the other side of the Braveheart story: power, control, royalty, and intimidation. And the line can expand into further historical epic films as well. The options are limitless. Together, Benjamin Martin and William Wallace established the foundation of the line. One represents the American Revolution, the other the Scottish Rebellion. Sold separately, collectors will have freedom to choose one or both. There's no paywall. Benjamin Martin will retail for $485, and William Wallace will retail for $460. Both figures will include free shipping worldwide from InArt, and additionally, we are pleased to announce that the licensing for these is worldwide as well. The collection is designed to celebrate some of cinema's most powerful historical moments through the premium realism InArt Collectibles is known for. These figures are about legacy, storytelling, craftsmanship, and giving collectors museum-quality pieces that honor the films that shape generations. They are the start of an amazing epic line of figures. I appreciate the opportunity to present this proposal, and I would be happy to answer any questions about the figures, the line, the strategy, the packaging, or future expansion.
There you go, time. Perfect.
Beautiful. Thank you. Right on time, Chuck. Thank you so much.
Yes,
and
sir.
I got one for you too.
That they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
Beautiful.
I love it.
All right, Marco. I'm leaving you here. It is your show now. Make sure you don't burn it to the ground. But next section is the Q&A and rebuttal section. So get Q&A and rebuttal section first. Once everyone's asked, we'll go ahead and check in with the chat. Make sure there's no any questions there. I'll be in the chat as well, checking in, making sure you're doing everything right. If not, I got Gio here as well to keep you on track.
Damn.
I was going to say, it's really Gio's show, but thanks for making me feel empowered on this one. But Jose, have a good rest of your weekend. Don't do anything that we wouldn't do here on the panel.
Have fun.
Don't make me.
That's right. Well, I was going to say, it kind of gives them a lot of leeway there. But have fun, buddy.
Peace.
Take care.
See you, Jose.
All right, man.
So Gio, remind me, should I drop the poll right now, or do we do questions from the panel first and then we open it up to the voting?
Hold on.
Let's see. Didn't jump in the private chat, I think. Let's see. I think we do the questions first, or the Q&A first.
Perfect. So let's do that. Gio, I know you're always armed with plenty of questions, so if you want to fire some questions at Chuck, well, we wait to see. Oh, there's FigPozr. He's back. All right, so if you want to fire some questions at the presenters, let's do it.
The one time I actually don't have that many questions, actually, but
wow, okay.
But I do have a couple questions, just not as much as I usually do. But first question is for Mr. FigPozr.
Yes, sir.
I didn't hear a price.
Oh yeah, I split my mind by the beauty of the figure. We're actually gonna go 400 flat for that one. Yeah,
400. All right. And then Chuck, I know you said the price for the Benjamin Martin, but I missed it. What was the price for that one?
So Benjamin Martin will be $485, and William Wallace will be $460.
You said $485?
$485.
Oh, okay. Is there a horse with any of these?
No. No.
No horse.
Not on this release. No horse on this release yet.
Okay. Let me see.
But you know how InArt is. If we get enough comments leading into the release of the figure, we've been known to add things that weren't supposed to be there, like the jukebox on the latest Michael Jackson release.
Okay. Let me see. And then was this supposed to be an announcement together at the same time? Both of these, Benjamin Martin and William Wallace. Okay, so it's okay, same thing there. But there's no 2-pack of any sort, right?
Nope, we're not going to put them behind a paywall. There were discussions as to doing it as a 2-pack like the original Joker release, the Heath Ledger release, or doing it the way that the second Joker release was with the 2-pack and the 4-pack. But the more conversations that took place, we didn't want to put it behind a paywall, because like if you wanted Braveheart, but you didn't have any love for the Patriot, now you're stuck into buying a 2-pack that you may not want the second figure. Both of these may not speak to everybody. So we're going to allow the collector to make the decision, and we're going to give them the freedom to make their choices.
All right. Well, there you go. Thank you so much, Chuck. And going back to Mr. FigPozr, any idea for Hector figure?
Yeah, we're actually considering that. We're considering a Hector and a Agamemnon. So,
okay.
Yeah, we're planning a few things. We just wanted to give guys the star of the show first and see how that went. We're offering a nice entry level price with 400 to get things swinging, and after that, we'll open up the floodgates. We might even add in Sean Bean's Odysseus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and a Trojan horse. I guess not, but
maybe.
That's it for me, guys. Thank you. Great presentations, guys.
Thank you. So Alex and Calvin, if you guys don't have any questions ready, I'm happy to jump in. But if you're feeling like you want to fire off the questions, go for it. So Alex, you want to start with some questions?
Go ahead. I really don't have any questions.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah.
All right. I see Calvin coming off of mute. So go for it, Calvin.
FigPozr, when it comes to posing of the figure, how many points of articulation do we have? Because I have one specific pose I would have him in, which would be that jumping kill strike for the jugular.
Yeah.
How well would it hold that pose?
Oh, that would pose great. We also will be using a metal skeleton, as with standard with a lot of silicone bodies these days, and it'll have about 30 points of articulation. So you'll get exactly what you want to get out of him. You'll get that pose with the shield behind his head and the sword about to lunge forward. You'll get it all.
That's what I'm looking for. Second follow-up question: when it comes to the hair, what type of hair is this that we're looking at?
Oh, this is actually wool hair we're going to be using. It's going to be some of the finer wool hair that we can find. What is it? The Tibetan sheep wool or something? I believe that's what I read. So that's what we'll be using. And
so I'll be able to put his hair in that braid.
The braid
from the film.
I'm not gonna lie, the braid will be a little tricky, but we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
I've got some nieces. I think they can work some magic with it, but I just want to know if it can be done.
Hey, look, we make magic happen. If the people want it, we'll make it happen.
Okay. Third question for Chuck. The musket. Now I'm driving, so I may have missed it, but I'm sure he comes with a musket. What is that material made out of?
So all of in the very first slide, and I should have taken a little more time on the first slide, but in the first slide, we have a list of everything that the figure comes with. All of the metal is die cast, the sword is die cast, the barrels are die cast, but we're doing something different with both of these figures, and it's going to be real wood for both the pistol, the flintlock pistol, the flintlock rifle, and as well with Braveheart, the shield is going to be actually made out of real wood.
Okay. Like that. All right, that was my last question.
Great question, guys, and appreciate all those, Calvin. So it looks like Jose's got a question from the chat, but he's not on the show, so I'm not going to read. No, I'm kidding. FigPozr, would you? So kind of tearing off of what Calvin was asking about, would you consider a sculpted version of the hair?
We actually would, and if we're being frank, that one would go for $310.
Oh, got a price.
Yeah, we would offer that for $310 just to make it entry level friendly. Like I said, we want to get people into this. Greek mythology is really in right now. As you can see, Odyssey is sold out everywhere on the big screens, and it's just so much hype. So we really want to get people into this culture and just seeing, just getting their foot in,
Love it. So I just want to commend you both for the presentations. Like, again, so much thought put into this. Like, FigPozr, you're talking about the type of aluminum that would, or the type of metal that would be, utilized on the figure. Chuck, if I didn't know you didn't work for InArt, I might be convinced. You got pictures of Mel Gibson posing with the damn figure, like it's wild. So no, appreciate you both bringing it here. So question, I guess we'll start with Chuck first, and we'll go to Fig next. What additional accessories did you consider including? I know you kind of mentioned some of them, but for both figures, what was kind of on the chopping, I don't know the exact term, what got cut from the list?
So the horse was the topic of the conversation. Both of these figures are well known for horses. We do have the mold for horses that we've done in the past. So the possibility of still including that is there. With William Wallace, we went with the musket, the pistol, the American flag, which we thought was something that kind of had to be included with it. The hands, compass, his hat, and it's flocked. And then with Benjamin Martin, or that was with Benjamin Martin. With William Wallace, we decided to get the shield, the sword, to focus more on the weathering of the figure than the amount of accessories with it, because with Braveheart, he is the accessory. He is everything in the story. He had a shield, he had a sword, and he didn't have a whole lot more than that. And that was one of the things that was so amazing about the story, is what William Wallace actually did for Scotland. I'm part Scottish, so that has a big thing for me. So
love it. All right, so Fig, same question for you. What accessories, aside from the Trojan horse, did you consider including?
I was actually considering adding in an arrow to put into his actual Achilles. Yeah, I was considering that, but I didn't want to damage the body. But we might could throw that in. As Chuck said, I hate to steal this, but same company. We like to throw things in, we like to throw things in. And I think that'll be a nice touch, because we will need ankle articulation. And I feel like it wouldn't really deter from the leather straps, the genuine leather straps that will be on his body as well, behind the diecast.
Love it. So
I
just
can't see the poll online.
Yeah, so I'm seeing it here at the bottom of the screen, but I can't figure out how to vote for it. So we're going to just continue this poll. And so failed experiment. We tried, but let's stop that poll. I'm going to do it on YouTube, and we'll do it proper. I tried to get too fancy. This is what happens, but all right, I'll be able to copy this stuff. So I guess with that, Gio, do you want to kind of start alluding to who you voted for, or maybe just kind of talking about both presentations, and then by the time you reveal it, I will have the poll open. How about that?
Yeah. So again, like always, great presentations. Everyone who's come here and put a lot of effort and time to do these presentations, always great. So, Chuck presented two characters, two figures, Mel Gibson, great films. The Patriot is perfect because 4th of July is coming, 250th anniversary is coming, so perfect timing there. And then we have FigPozr with Achilles, Brad Pitt from Troy. Also, awesome looking figure from the pictures that I've seen there, and the price is pretty good too. And just overall, it looks amazing. I am gonna go and lean towards a character or a figure that both I think would sell more. And what would I do if these were be announced, let's say next week or something, and I have the decision to I can only choose one, and in that situation with the presentation and all those factors, I would vote or would rather have a Achilles, a Troy, a figure, because I just think it looks awesome. I'm a huge fan of the film 2004. I saw it several times, and thought it was just well made, well crafted. I know there's some issues with it, but overall, I think it'd be awesome to have that particular figure, and then you could open up with a Hector figure and stuff like that. Of the two that Chuck mentioned, we'll probably lean towards the so what's the character? Oh, Benjamin Martin. I would lean towards that one over the William Wallace personally, just so I can have something like representation of the U.S. 4th of July type of thing. So that'd be cool. But I would have to go and vote for FigPozr for this particular presentation here. So great presentation though, guys. But I will go for FigPozr. There you go.
Thanks, Gio. So the poll is live now. I'm not seeing it on mobile, but let us know if anyone else is having problems at all. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like a few people have
I don't see it on desktop either.
Weird.
I see it on 16fix. Yep.
On 16. Okay, so maybe that's the issue.
I don't see it on Jose's channel.
Yeah, so if you're on, you do see it on Jose's or you don't?
I don't.
Okay,
I think it's usually on Marcos 16fix that does the poll. I think unless
it's normally on Jose's too. Yeah, it's normally on Jose's too.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I see it on 16fix. That's where I see it.
Okay. There you go. So it looks like on 16fix you can go vote. Maybe not showing up on some mobiles. Apologies for the tech issues. Let's blame Google and all the other corporate overlords here. But yeah, so let us know if you're not able to vote in the poll. Just drop it in the chat who you voted for. We'll sort it out. We'll figure it all out. Yeah, so great presentation, guys. Next, I would go to Alex. So Alex, you want to give us some feedback and who you ultimately voted for?
Yeah, both presentations were great. Like, I truly believe that you were selling these figures, and I appreciate, like, I used to collect Hot Toys and stuff like that. I don't anymore. And one of the things that made me step away was the fact that there weren't franchises like this being pitched or figures like that being made anymore. And it's cool to see new things, new ideas of maybe, like, I'm not the biggest Troy fan, but looking at a figure like that for me is like, cool, there are new concepts out there, and I know there's a lot of people who would like to see that. If I was the brand, like, I don't know, like, globally how many people would want a Patriot figure, but William Wallace, like, it's one of the most memorable movies ever made. Like, people love that, and I think, like, having a figure of that, like, it's incredibly iconic. And there's been third-party tries, and there's not a single one that, in my opinion, is good. But you guys did great. Like, I don't know, like, I'm rambling here. I think, like, if I had to choose, I would go for William Wallace. So, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
But both were great. That's just a personal choice.
Absolutely. Thanks for that, Alex. Calvin, who'd you end up voting for?
I'm sorry, Chuck. You were losing from the start. As soon as I saw my man Achilles hit the screen, I was like, Chuck better come with a badass character because this movie lives rent free in my head. But then you came with the Patriot. I was like, oh shit, he came with it. But as dope as that movie is, there is no scene doper than the man showing up to a whole nother kingdom by himself, calling out a motherfucker by name and said, bring your ass here right now. You about to get it. So for that alone, I gotta go with Achilles. I absolutely loved your presentation, though. The articulation, you could tell you were up to 2-3. I felt like you were writing a report at the last minute, trying to get it in for your professor at the last minute before it was due. But you definitely put it in work.
I tried.
So kudos to you on that, sir.
Love it. Thanks, Calvin. So I guess it's up to me now in terms of who we voted for. So again, just want to commend you guys for putting in so much work. Because Chuck mentioned he was up late. I could tell both presentations required a lot of thought, a lot of input, and that came through. Honestly, like I could see that figure on my shelf. I could see both of them, kind of fully realized. So it looks like our poll is extremely close right now. It looks like 47% FigPozr. You were just up. And Chuck with the Mel Gibson figures at 53%. So get your votes in if you haven't already. I see them kind of slowly starting to trickle in. So this one was really tough for me because both presentation formats were a little different. Fig is a little bit more matter of fact, like here's the figure, but you could tell there's a lot of thought put into it. I could, again, really, really see the vision. And then Chuck's like, here's what the box art looks like, again, full on salesman mode, which is pretty wild to see. Again, the Mel Gibson holding the figure was an interesting touch for sure. So with that, I think based on my love for the films, I think Troy really takes it. I think Fig, like that figure would be one that I would have to have in the collection. If they did it exactly like that, it would just be too badass to pass up. Now, not saying that the Mel Gibson Braveheart, Patriot are not badass, but from a personal figure perspective, that's the one that I really, really would love to have. Let's see. Jose saying, panelists, please don't forget to actually place your votes. So yeah, if you guys haven't voted yet, please do so. And then, again, you can drop it in the chat otherwise. So looks like the votes are trickling in. Looks like Chuck might be pulling away a little bit. So let's give it another minute or so.
So
Fig,
there's
Chuck.
the
go ahead, Gio.
There's a rebuttal segment that we do too before, right?
Good call. Yes. You want to lead that portion, Gio?
Well, I would have to be between the two competitors if they have any rebuttals, anything that they want to like present, like like if there's something that they want to talk about the other's presentation, like the rebuttal aspect of it.
Okay. First of all, I didn't even know you could do 2 for 1. This messed my head up.
I got permission before I did it.
I was shocked. I'd never.
It's Jose's show, man. He's just doing whatever roles he.
He's pulling strings, man.
I got his permission before I did it. I did not just wing that out on my own. I did not.
Hey, I respect it. Okay,
hey,
that's all I got. I love the figures. The figures look great. Chuck's presentation is always banging.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I thought yours was good. I took a guess.
Calvin leaving out messed it up.
Well, we're losing some people.
Wow. Okay.
What's happening?
Go ahead. You can finish your thought, Chuck. I think you were,
I
weren't happy with the results, I think.
I took a guess at what I thought Fig was going to do. And I guessed right. I did. I thought you were going to do Achilles. And I that was such a great movie. Look, it's a lot of people give the movie shit. Some people do anyway. But to me, it's a cult classic. I mean, it's a film that is it's timeless. I think it's, in some ways, I think it may end up being better than the remake that they do this year. I think that I loved Brad Pitt as that character. I loved it. I love both. I love it. I think you did a great job, man.
Thank you, bro.
I'm not a shit talker. I'm not going to do that. That's not who I am. I can't do that. So.
You guys are both way too polite.
Hey, man, gentlemen.
I try to be.
Oh man. So, all right. Well, I think that wraps up our rebuttal section then. So at this point, again, it's close. So if you haven't voted yet, it looks like we've got almost 30 votes. So people are finding a way to get their votes in. We're going to leave it open for maybe another 30, 45 seconds. So if you haven't voted yet, get in there. Jose saying, don't be so nice, guys. Now, I appreciate, the sportsmanship, understanding that it does take a lot of guts to get up and pitch number one and a lot of preparation time. So, you know what? I can appreciate a little shit talk, but also good sportsmanship as well. Let's see. Feezy saying, great job, fellas. Yeah, I agree. Easy saying, yeah, we can't force the shit talking. Can we enforce the shit talking fight? Okay. Easy wants to see you guys talk shit to each other. So there's that.
That's easy. Yeah, that's easy. That's
and
funny.
And back to the question on whether, Chuck was in the rules in terms of pitching two figures. I guess it was technically a line according to Jose. So yeah, totally within the rules. All right. So final check-in here with 31 votes. Thank you all for voting. We've got 55% Chuck's Mel Gibson figure line and 45% FigPozr. So I'm going to leave it open for 30 more seconds. Oh, looks like Fig gained a little bit, 48-52. Okay, so votes are coming in. It's getting close, so it's getting tight. We're going to give it 30 more seconds, and then we're going to close the poll. So again, great job, guys. After this, we're going to talk a few figures, and then, yeah, I think we'll keep it a pretty short show today. All right, 49-51. Oh, boy. Okay, as close as it gets. All right.
Cutting the
Chuck's
mustard.
Like, it is 50-50 right now. Okay, I'm going to leave it open for 15 more seconds. If you're... All right, there we go. With almost 40 votes. So really, really, again, appreciate everyone jumping in here, voting. Getting a lot of love for both pitches, so it's beautiful to see. 49-51 with 40 votes in. All right, we're down to the final 10 seconds. If you haven't voted, get in there. Could make the difference. Could make or break our contestants' hopes. All right, 5 seconds left. 5 seconds. 50-50. Okay, the next vote wins. Oh, 49. This is truly insane. This is awesome to see. Okay, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. And boom, time. We're ending the poll. Wow, that was extra freaking tight. Extra tight, and you do love to see it. All right, so ultimately, although it went back and forth, Chuck with 52% of the vote, over 40 votes for his Mel Gibson figure line, and then FigPozr 48% for his Achilles figure. Well done, gentlemen. Congratulations to Chuck. Great job.
Thank y'all. Thank
Good
y'all.
shit, Chuck.
Great, dude. I'd buy that figure in 2 seconds. I didn't want to say it through the rebuttal. That is like day one pre-order. I love that movie. I mean, I absolutely love that movie.
Facts.
Love
man.
it.
Wow.
Hopefully it gets made one day. Hopefully all of these get made one day.
Oh man, can you imagine having all three of them?
Oh man. Dreams
like you guys said, with the Odyssey, who knows? There'll be a lot of hype around that genre. So
you never know.
Fig, this is for you. This isn't me. This is Jose doing this. Okay.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Oh man.
I had a good run.
You had a great run. All right, congratulations again to Chuck. Let's talk some figures, guys, if you don't mind. So, I want to get everyone's thoughts on this because I've missed a little bit of the community conversation here. It's just kind of hard to keep up. There's just too much stuff dropping right now. But for a long time, I was seeing the calls of just, you guys got to release a figure. Jazzinc, you're putting out every day like, oh, what about this material? What about these threads? It's just like, you got to release it. So from what I'm seeing, and Gio, correct me if I'm wrong, you're a little bit more plugged in. These are the final photos for the final release, the final product release. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the final product photos that Yos dropped, I think, yesterday or the day before.
Awesome,
Okay.
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have this in anyone's hands just yet, right? These are just Yos's blogger photos, essentially. So
basically, yeah.
So Chuck, I'm going to assume that you're getting this, and curious what your take is on how the figure came out.
So
Oh, we lost your audio, Chuck.
Oh crap!
Oh no, you're back. You're back. Yeah. Whatever you did.
I said.
It's coming in and out. It's coming in and out.
Oh, crap. Okay. Go to some.
And really quickly before you jump back in, I think Alex has to take off.
Can't hear anything.
Ah, shoot. Okay. Well, even without Jose, we're getting all the technical issues, so we can't always blame him. Although I desperately
why couldn't have this happen during his pitch?
That's right, exactly.
Can you hear me now?
Well,
good.
We can hear you now. So
okay, good.
Yeah.
I had the
really quickly, Chuck. Sorry.
I can't hear.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You can't hear me at all now, Fig? Oh boy. Okay. Something going on with StreamYard. I just want to say bye to Alex because he was having similar audio difficulties. So it's something going on with StreamYard. There you go. So Fig's back. Want to thank Alex again for joining us today. Hopefully we'll get to chat with him a little bit longer the next time. But yeah, so Chuck, go for it. How do you feel about this?
So I had the super duper hula hoop reach around version of this on pre-order with Kit, and I canceled it.
Oh.
I canceled it. I did. I like the sculpt. I like the base. The prototypes, to me, especially the last two that you just showed of the non. I think the faces with expression are really good. I do. I think the faces where they're stagnant and they're just stern. I think they lost Michelle Pfeiffer's image to me. I'm very anal when it comes to facial sculpts. And for me, the body looks a little dollish to me. It doesn't have the proportions that I would want it to have, not for that kind of money. And I think the Wonder Woman that he's announced has the same problem with the body. It just looks like a doll to me. It doesn't look like Michelle Pfeiffer. She was actually curvier in that movie than people remember until you really look at it. I've got the tweeter head Catwoman statue sitting on my messy desk right now, and there are curves to that. And I, at the end of the day, it's my wife's tweeter head, but at the end of the day, I decided that I have this statue, and to me, the statue was better than the figure, so I canceled it. I did. I hated to do it, but I did it.
Disappointing to hear, Chuck, but we're at a time where you can't have everything, and if you're not 100% satisfied with spending that amount of money, I totally get it.
That's the tweeter head right there.
Oh, nice.
You've already got the representation, so that's beautiful. That's gorgeous.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
And like you said, the curves, you could really see it. Yeah, for the real gooners amongst us. Really quickly, Chuck, okay. I know Alex has to drop off. Alex, thank you so much for joining us. Did you have any thoughts on this figure before you go, or do you just have to jet out?
Oh, not really, but thank you guys for having me. It was fun, and see you soon. Take care. I'm gonna go watch Toy Story 5.
There you go. Nice seeing you.
Thanks, Alex.
Nice seeing you, Alex.
Take care, guys.
All right, later. All right, so Fig, what were your thoughts on this figure? Did you have it on pre-order at all, or you kind of out on this one? How are you feeling after the final photos are coming out?
Well, I don't think it looks too bad. Especially the battle damage one. The battle damage one looks great to me. But personally, I only collect from like Blade 1 on up. Like that's my zone for collecting. So like this is kind of out of my range. I didn't even see this movie fully until, I don't know, late 90s, early 2000s. So I didn't really catch it in its glory. You know, like this franchise has already been ruined to me by Batman Forever and Batman and Robin in a way. Nah, hey, look. No, look, I watched those, but I just didn't like the switching Batmans.
I get it.
Robin was my guy. I love Robin. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, that ruined it for me. It was just like, why is Batman being turned around like here, there? I'm like, what is this? Blonde, black hair. What's going on? But anyways, like, so this is a skip for me. It always was, but I think it's a great figure. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10, but I'm curious to see the longevity on the materials on the body and I want to see. He said it's a full magnetic base and is also including pins. So I want to see how it poses with the magnetic. He said really strong magnets for the boot, so I want to see how that works.
Yeah.
This is my response to you lumping in the Joel Schumacher Batmans with the Tim Burton Batman. So just so you know, but no, thanks for the take on that, Gio. No, I get it. Now your thing, Gio. I'm sure you got a lot of takes on this one. So let us know how you feeling. Did you ever have it on order? Where'd you land with this one?
Yes, I have this on pre-order. I'm ready to accept this figure in my collection. I'm very optimistic of this. I am going to wait until I have this in hand to make any final decisions on the figure itself, even though it might be too late. But I have one Jazzinc product, the 1/6 Batmobile, the animated series version, and it's different. It's a vehicle, not a figure. But I am optimistic with this particular character, and I know Hot Toys, it doesn't seem like they're going to do this. So that's why I jumped on this. I'm like, yeah, and I really do like Batman Returns. I do like Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman in this movie. I did get the Battle Damage Deluxe version, and I do think the Battle Damage looks better than the clean version, at least in my opinion. So I'm hoping it turns out good, or at least well, it should be more than decent because it was a lot. So and then the NRD for this, because the 1/6 kit, it was kind of high too. So but yeah, I'm just waiting to get it, and then I'll make a decision there, because I do have some other Jazzinc figures, like the Batman animated series. So I have that for pre-order, and there's some other ones that EOS is gonna announce soon that I'm interested in. And like the Matrix ones, as you probably guys already know, whenever they do that. So this is kind of like the guinea pig, I think, for everyone, I would think, because we're not really considering that Vulture figure, so it doesn't really have a head sculpt. So that was a while ago, and I guess it wasn't official. I'm not totally sure, but this is like the first official figure. So this is kind of like the guinea pig, and I guess we'll see what happens. But I'm optimistic, so hopefully it's good.
Thanks, Gio. Yeah, no, I think like once you get it in hand, I think it's going to be a beautiful piece. I think there's a lot of redeeming qualities, like we were just showing. The base alone, I think, is awesome. But I totally understand people feeling like Chuck, where it's like, this is not, ultimately what I was hoping it was going to be, and so I'm out, because it is a very expensive set if you went with some of the higher end SKUs. So totally get, not wanting to follow through with that.
I would love to see InArt do this. I have a feeling Hot Toys is going to do this figure. After seeing the amount of pre-orders and the amount of hype around this, I don't see how InArt or Hot Toys doesn't go after this at some point.
Yeah.
Would you trust Hot Toys to do this figure though?
No, I wouldn't. I'd trust InArt to do it.
Yeah, InArt,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we'll see as they start, getting in people's hands what it ultimately, looks like when we got a few more views. But so far, I think like I'm optimistic that it's a pretty nice release. But boy, it's been so long since they've been tinkering with things, I couldn't necessarily care. But we'll see. Maybe I'll fall into filling some FOMO once people start getting it in hand.
Can't wait for those.
There is that.
The Matrix ones, yeah, I know they're doing a lot. They're doing a lot, right?
Can't wait. Like, I'm waiting to order. I need something to order from Jazz when it comes to figures. Like, I haven't had anything. That was the first spark of hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, it's great to have another competitor in the space, and I think they did strong enough seemingly with this one that it gives you hope for the future. But can understand, if it fell short of the mark that some people were wishing for. Let's talk about this one really quickly. I think this is going to be an all DC kind of show today. We only have a few more figures to talk about, but I think they dropped this video as of last night, this morning. This is the InArt Superman from, how do I get the volume in there? There you go. It's a little much. The problem with this one, so I saw this prototype at San Diego Comic-Con, beautiful. Like I've got the Hot Toys already. The prototype looked incredible. it's so late though. Like he's already showing up in a Supergirl film that people are not necessarily caring about. It just feels like, man, they've really, really missed the window on this because, you know, the next movie's what, next year at this point, Gio?
Yeah, next year. A year from now.
Yeah, so I could see a lot of people canceling, and I think I saw from 1/6 Kit, he kind of put up a post alluding to that, where it's like, how many people are going to follow through with this? And I kind of feel for him because, InArt, took a little too much time on this one. But how are you guys feeling about how this one came out? Fig, I'll start with you.
I think it looks pretty good. My biggest thing with this one, I was never going to get it, but the thing that I didn't like about it was the closed eye sculpt. Like, I never understood that. That was a weird choice to me. They should have did a heat beam sculpt. Like Superman, it's mandatory. You have to have a heat beam sculpt with one of those. So yeah, that didn't make sense. What is that? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I agree. What is that? I still don't understand the logic.
What are we doing? But other than that, I love the material choices for the suit. It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot going on. I wish the dial base was a little bit bigger. It's good enough, but it could have been a little bit bigger. But the cape, that's my biggest thing. Like, I love the cape with this iteration of Superman with the yellow emblem on the back. Like, that, I love that right there. Crypto, they didn't really show him off too much. Like, from what I'm seeing, it's kind of like little glimpses, like quick glimpses, so you didn't really get to see exactly how good he is, but he does look a little bit better from Hot Toys from what I got.
Yeah, a little better than the Hot Toys one. Still not great though, right?
Yeah, just a little bit. It doesn't look all the way there though. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good figure. If I would have to rate it, I would give it like about an 8.5, maybe an 8.
Not bad.
Completely fair. Completely fair.
They should have also went with a smiling sculpt instead of the stoic one, I personally think.
Yeah, for this version of Superman, that'd be like a little smirk or something would have been perfect.
Yep.
You're spot on there. Chuck, how about you? Do you have this one on order? How are you feeling about this?
I don't. I still haven't seen the movie. I love James Gunn. Love Guardians. Guardians is one of my favorite trilogy. Those 3 movies. Loved them. Loved Peacemaker. I don't know. There was just something about this in the trailer, the way the trailer was, it just felt like it was just going to be 2 hours of CGI shoved down my throat. And I decided to skip it. I'm going to watch it eventually. I will say I agree 1,000,000%. I don't get the damn closed eye. I don't get it. I haven't seen the movie, so that may be some special scene in the movie. I think the materials look good. I think the suit looks amazing. There's weight to it. It looks really good on the figure. It looks real. I hope the movie's not good, because if it is, if I like the movie, I'm going to regret not getting this. I can say that. I'm 55, so Christopher Reeve was my Superman growing up. But then Cavill came along, and Cavill just to me was another level. So for me, everything compares to Cavill. So it's got to be, I have limited space in my collection. So for me to take a spot that I could have him in, it's going to have to be an absolutely mind-blowing movie. And I've heard mixed reviews. Some people have said, dude, it's so good. It's just like a comic. And some people are like, it's CGI vomit. Just don't even bother. So I'd love to know what y'all thought about it. But don't have it on pre-order. I wish InArt would get away from these damn metal crotch grabbers and go back to the magnetic bases. Do the damn magnetic bases. If you're watching this, go back to the magnetic bases. We hate the damn crotch grabbers. They break the look. They break the feel. Get rid of them. I hate them.
They need to take a page of Hot Toys book, right? Like, I love.
Yes.
I got
the whole base.
Yeah, I got the Captain America recently, the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
That base is like, the magnets are amazing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And the Artisan Black Widow was the same way.
Yep, exactly.
And she's got kind of odd shaped shoes as well. And like, I'm looking at mine, she's still standing exactly where I put her. So like,
you can pick her up, and the base will stay stuck to the bottom of her.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The next level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. But Chuck, on this film, like, I don't want to like put a hard pitch out for it because I definitely had my problems with it, but I think it's a pretty fun watch. I think it's got a lot of heart. I think you may enjoy it. No, not guaranteed, but it's definitely has its redeeming qualities. I'll stop there. But Gio, number one, how'd you feel about the film, and how do you think this came out, and are you getting it or planning to get it?
This is the first time that I see this unboxing because I think they dropped it like last night or something because I just woke up and I saw that like, oh, I would have talked about it last night on Figure Stock if that was already available for me to view here. But I did see this in person, just like you, Marco, when we went to that in-art event in San Diego Comic-Con area, stuff like that. So I did see it. It looks really good in person. That prototype was. This looks good to me. If I was gonna pick a corn-swept Superman, it would be this in-art version. I just think it looks a little better. The head sculpt with the closing, with his eyes closed, I don't think it's anywhere in the movie at all. I think somebody asked a question about it, and I don't know. They just added it for whatever reason. I don't remember that being in the movie.
Maybe it was like a deleted portion of the film or something.
I mean, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but as far as the film itself, I thought it was a solid first film to, restart the DC universe. It should have been stronger, especially since I know some audiences weren't big fans of the Snyderverse overall. I mean, I like a few of the films from the Snyderverse, but I think the majority of the audience weren't huge fans of it. So I think this should have been a little stronger as far as the film itself, but it was fun. It was entertaining, things like that. But I'm not picking this up because I was gonna get the Henry Cavill Superman. I didn't really love this movie enough that I would want to go that route to get a Corn Sweat figure. So that's why I didn't pre-order it. But like I said, if it's between the Hot Toys or InArts, I would have gotten this one if I was gonna go that route. But yeah,
makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So for me, I don't mind collecting multiples of a certain character or even like the same version if I like it a lot. And I did enjoy this film. Like, I won't say I absolutely loved it. Like, I think that there's a lot of redeeming qualities for like the BVS, super dark, very serious, and then that's a lot more James Gunn, kind of light, almost Guardian-esque. So I kind of see room for both of them. And so I really did like this character, have the Hot Toys version already, and then that's been like a year. I swear that it's been a long time since I've had that one in hand. So I'm excited for this one to come out, but again, they kind of waited a little too long. The fact that we're going to have a trailer for Man of Tomorrow is the next one?
Man of Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, probably sometime this year, right? It feels like, who knows what that suit's going to look like.
What's crazy though is they announced this figure on July 5th last year. So they actually got this thing out in less than a year. But I do agree, I think they should have announced it quicker and sooner. And Hot Toys got this one to market really quick because the Hot Toys version of this came out 5 months ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
Longer, yeah, like end of last year. So
yeah, it was real quick. I think that was part of the issue too. Is like Hot Toys had this pretty much good to go. Within a few months, it was already released. I think it was last year when it was announced and released, and that was in the summer of last year. Within 6 months, it was done.
Yeah,
and I actually kind of forgot about this figure because it's been so long, and because the Hot Toys one was already out. We were already at Supergirl, and so I was like, I had forgotten about it. But yeah,
Hot Toys has been doing that a lot lately, actually. Like with a lot of these summer blockbusters. Like they even did that with Sam Wilson Cap. They did that for that movie. Remember they released that I think soon. So they've been doing that a lot. Deadpool.
Yeah. I think it's kind of like a double-edged sword. They waited too long on this. I think with Hot Toys licensing, I think they had a jump on this figure. Honestly, I really think they did. But I will say InArt is definitely getting quicker at getting stuff out because this was not even a full year from announcement to release. And for them, that's pretty damn quick.
You're right.
But they should have announced it sooner.
Yeah, that's a great point, Chuck. I think just the fact that he's showing up in another film, and then again, it's not a film that there's a lot of hype around, that's probably killing some of the vibes around this figure. But I'm still excited. I'm still planning to get this version on top of the Hot Toys version I already have. So I really like his iteration of Superman, but I get why people would still be stuck on Cavill, because he was great. He really was good as Superman.
Oh, yeah.
InArt has been quick since Wukong. If you notice, like everything is like a year or less. Like some of those figures are like 7-8 months sometimes.
Yes,
Speeding up. Yeah, I mean, if
They're
they kind of
getting
continue with, they're getting better, and if they continue with the same cadence, I can see like a lot of figures from InArt dropping this year, and a lot of invoices coming our way soon. So you're right. Like forgetting about this figure, kind of what I did as well. And it's like, oh well, another one we're gonna have to pony up for. Speaking of DC, and I think this will probably be the final figure unless you guys want to talk any more after this one, but this Harley Quinn. So Harley Quinn Artisan, correct me if I'm wrong, panel, but I think that they only did the Artisan version of this, so not a sculpted version, only the rooted or wool implantation hair. And then of course they kind of followed up with the more typical Suicide Squad 1 version. Anyone planning to get this on the panel, and how do you think it came out? Gio, I'll start with you.
I mean, it looks good to me. I didn't pre-order this. I wasn't going to pre-order this. I like Harley Quinn. I like Margot Robbie as the character for sure. I think she was a great choice to play the character. I just wasn't really that blown away with the movies that she was in, and there's just some other character figures that I would like besides this, so that's why I didn't really go that route. And then this is the first Artisan out there, so for this character, I mean, so I thought it turned out great. I know some people don't like the open mouth head sculpt for this, so you know, I don't mind that. I think it looks pretty cool. It kind of fits the character, but you know, it's just that one expression. And yeah, everything else looks pretty good, but like I said, I wasn't really planning on getting this, and I do like the colors here, the red and black, kind of like the animated Harley Quinn outfit that we are familiar with, but in a live action format here from the Suicide Squad movie. But not bad, but I wasn't gonna get her.
Did we ever get confirmation if this was just a repaint of that first Harley figure that they dropped? Because it's kind of the same expression and it looks pretty similar to me, but I don't know that I ever saw definitively one way or the other.
Yeah, you're talking about the first one, right? The first from the 2016 Harley that came out like years ago. Okay, exactly. I don't remember, because I know I wasn't collecting when that one came out. But I think it is very similar to this head sculpt, if not the same exact head sculpt, you know, except the hair. But yeah, I think I do remember that. Yeah.
Okay.
They never officially announced it. They never said 100% it was, but you can do close-up comparisons, and it's pretty much the same sculpt.
Pretty much the same. Okay, with some rolling eyes, perhaps.
Yeah, exactly.
So Chuck, how do you feel about this one? Are you planning to get this at all? Do you think it turned out well?
Had it on pre-order and ended up letting it go. I'm been canceling some pre-orders. There was a lot of FOMO for me. This was one where I wasn't 100% sure on it. I liked the prototype, but I wanted to see what direction they went into, to see if because they never said when they first announced it, the materials, and it's pleather, and it's I'm just, you know, in Florida with the humidity we have here, the ambient humidity in my room is like almost 60%. So I'm going to avoid pleather as much as I can. I think it looks really good. I think they improved off the prototype in some ways. But I ended up canceling it yesterday. I did. And I have the other Artisan Harley on pre-order too that they announced. I'm waiting to see how that one turns out.
Okay. This one took a while, because this was almost 2 years that they announced this one.
Yeah. Really late. They had delay after delay after delay on this figure.
Yeah.
And again, on the timing, and you said it, Chuck, the other Artisan, which is probably the version that people wanted more, the fact that that's in the queue now, that kind of complicates your decision on moving forward or not. Really quickly, shout out to Zord, because even if a figure You know, I'm not super happy with how this one turned out, or let me not say that, but I don't think it turned out great. But every shot that he takes makes it look infinitely better. So shout out to Zord, friend of the show, competitor on the show.
Goat.
Always killing it. That's right. The goat.
Yeah.
Let's see. Boom.
And then there's those photos with Batfleck that I like. That Zord pose with her and Batfleck.
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool. I like those.
Oh yeah, right here.
Those, that one, and then the other one where he's holding her. Yeah, that one. That one's cool. I really like that photo of all of them.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Is it just me that Batfleck looks thinner? Like, I can't explain it. Like, compared to the regular BVS they made, his chest just looks a little smaller. I can't explain it.
I don't know.
I think it's the way he's got him posed with his arms kind of propped back.
He's got his arms kind of back like a little bit, I think.
But you're right. The bat symbol looks a little bit smaller from this angle, but I think it's just that, the pose and the angle.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
That's the best shot, man. That looks like the actual actors standing there together. I mean, it's
right, just some promo photos or whatever.
And a great example of like figures kind of bringing the personality out from one another, right? With her smiling sculpt and his dead ass serious sculpt, exactly. It like really works well together. So
it does.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate the Joker wasn't good on this.
Damn
I just wish they'd get away from the pleather. I mean, we got leather on the Terminator releases.
Yeah.
If they can do that in leather, the pleather is just, it's got to go, man. It's got to go.
I don't know what are they looking into when it comes to, okay, we're going to use pleather for this, but we're going to use leather for that. Because it's kind of like what is what they're looking into? Like what is the determining factors that they're like, this figure is going to need this premium leather jacket or whatever. Because like you said, Chuck, the T800, that's not artisan. And it has real leather.
And a lot of
it. Yeah, and then this one is an artisan, the Harley, and it's not. So I don't know.
It has to be favoritism for sure, and also like it doesn't really affect the pricing. Do you notice the T800 clean was only like what, $310?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like it could be done and made to fit into the price range of stuff like this. So I don't understand why they don't just make it standard at this point. But Hot Toys is going to Hot Toys.
Yeah, because the Harley's $425, so that's quite a bit.
It's almost like they have just completely separate departments. Like it's like, okay, Steve, Karen, Susie, you guys are doing Harley. Tommy, Jacob, you guys are doing Terminator, and these guys go, well, we're going to do leather, and these guys go, we're going to do pleather, and it's like there's no interaction between. It's like, who's managing all this? The artisan line should never have pleather on their figures, period. Not at that price point. I think it's $425, isn't it? I think
$425 for this Harley. Yes.
Yeah. How in the hell are we going to pay $425 for a figure that has pleather when we can get either one of the Terminators for, like you said, $325 for the non-battle damage? I think the battle damage was like $350, and you're getting two jackets with both of them.
Two sculpts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just there's this imbalance with Hot Toys right now. Hot Toys has been on my shit list for a little while. I will say that the artisan, the Dark Side Anakin is one of the best figures I've ever owned. I will say that.
There's third party figures that have leather.
Yes,
like the third party Present Toys Morpheus figure that I have. That's real leather. I think the blade.
Yep.
Right. The blades. That's
leather.
Real leather, right? Yeah. So those are third-party figures under $200. So I don't know. I don't know why they're going that route.
It's like they don't want them to last. It's like they want to keep us in a cycle. That's what it feels like.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, right?
I have always said that. I've always said that Hot Toys will not give us the figure that we want. Yep. Because they always want to be able to sell us the figure we want later. Even that Dark Side Anakin that they did, the Sith Apprentice one, great figure. Sculpt is great, but it's pleather tabards. The robe was not really that great. So here comes Topo for $179. You can get the leather tabards, you can get the better eyes, you can get the better robe, and that's great. But now you're spending You know, how much was that damn figure? People were paying. I think Will paid $1,200 for his.
Oh,
and now
secondary market.
Yeah, now he's got to go. Now he's got to go buy, another $200 on the tabards and everything, so that they don't peel and flake and fall apart. Hot Toys has built their business around 2.0s, 3.0s, and wait till the next release to get everything you want.
Keep us coming back. Yep.
Yeah. And it's working for them. And until we put our foot down and stop buying what they're putting out, it's never going to change. And Art came in day one, said, we're not going to do 2.0s and 3.0s. We're going to give you everything in the first release. And they've tried to stick with that. We do have a second Pennywise, although it's a different show. But I think they're going to do another Heath Ledger before their license expires.
Seems likely.
Yeah, I think so too.
They would kill a purple coat Joker right now. Today? Oh my god. Oh my god.
And I think the original's still good. I still have it. I've still got it. And I have the Hot Toys too. And it's I don't know, I still prefer the in art.
They're both great, honestly. It's awesome to have choices.
Yep.
Shout out to SBeam really quickly. Third-party batches also typically have smaller batches. I can't read here. Absolutely no reason why the Artisan line shouldn't have leather. Yeah.
Or should have leather.
Should have leather.
Mm-hmm.
Good enough for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, any other thoughts on this figure at all before we stop this one?
Pass on me. Pass. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah. All right. Now your thing. Let me jump back into one more topic here, and we probably should have taken this earlier, but we're here now. All right, so just this Supergirl film. I just want to get everyone's thoughts. Have you seen it? Are you in a rush to see it based on the feedback? This is kind of like the movie right now that should be still in all the spotlight, but the hype isn't really there. So, Gio, I'm going to start with you. Have you watched this yet? Are you planning to watch it if you haven't?
Yeah, I did watch it Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night. And I gave my thoughts on Figure Stock last night, and I was not impressed with this. I didn't have high expectations because after watching the trailer, I didn't really love the trailer that much. So, but I was still planning on watching this. I knew I was going to watch it. It's a Supergirl movie. We haven't seen a Supergirl standalone movie since '84. So I was interested in watching this, but I did see it. It has a lot of issues. The actress Millie Alcock, she was good. She was good as the character for sure. Like during House of the Dragon, as I mentioned in my show yesterday. So she was good, but a lot of writing, some of the editing when it comes to a lot of the action sequences were done very poorly. Usage of the music, it seems very Guardians of the Galaxy, very Captain Marvel-esque. So it just seemed like I've seen this movie before, and it's like, probably should do a little better. Kind of what I mentioned about the Superman movie with the one from last year, the James Gunn version. I think they need to step it up a little bit more when it comes to these DC films, considering the backlash that the Snyderverse got, a few years ago. So I think they should put a little bit more effort in things like that. The villain, which is this guy here in the picture, he was kind of iffy, kind of meh. Not much of a exciting character. He was kind of just like generic villain, and he was kind of like whatever. There were some scenes that I did enjoy. If it comes to the action sequences, the scenes that I could see, because like I said, the editing was all over the place. Like there were parts that I couldn't see shit. So it was just kind of like, what's happening here? But overall, I think if you were to spend a lot of money to rush and watch this movie, or maybe you're already on the fence, my personal opinion, I think there's more a movie that you could watch at home if you really wanted to see it. But I can't fully recommend it and say, oh yeah, go ahead and spend, possibly $100 if you have a family or whatever, and watch this, because I can't say it was great. It's not the worst thing I've seen. It's not terrible. It's not a full train wreck, but I didn't think it was that good. But that was just my opinion there. But maybe some of you guys will like it.
Thanks for that, Gio. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm leaning, honestly. Like, I was ready to buy my tickets, didn't happen, and now I'm kind of thinking, like, do I just wait for home release at this point? Chuck, we know you haven't seen Superman, so we'll get back to you. But Fig, I want to get your thoughts on if you're going to see this one at all, or if this is going to fall in the camp of the Joel Schumacher, Tim Burton Batman film, since they're the same to you.
Now, well, look, I watch them all. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I enjoy them all in some form or fashion. So I'm an A-list member, a new A-list member like Gio. You know,
there you go.
You know what I'm saying? So I will be watching this. If otherwise, I don't know if I would have paid to watch this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I would have. I might have waited for streaming for this one. I did pay to go see Superman, but I don't know. Superman was maybe a 8 out of 10 for me, 7.5, 8 out of 10 for me, somewhere in there. It just didn't hit the spot. Too many James Gunnisms. It just and I don't hate James Gunn. It's the fact I just want to see more range in what he puts out, you know, and it kind of all falls in line with each other. And I feel, look, this might be a hot take, but I feel like his film, like especially his DC, is what we should have maybe got in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like with early 2000s Marvel, like his universe that he's building out would have fit perfectly as the early 2000s DC music choice, everything, you know, like it just fits the vibe. But I don't know, like if it would have came out then, I think they would have been bangers. But now it's like we done seen Snyderverse, we done seen so many different things. It's like you need to raise the bar. I mean, let's be real. I didn't get to say this last night on Gio's show, but the 2022 Batman is better than every movie he's put out so far, if I'm being honest with you. Recently, for DC. Every single thing. And I don't know, hot take, but I feel like he's sabotaging it. Like, I feel like he was sabotaging everything in DC that was successful. The next Joker, the sequel, Deuce. Like, I feel like I don't know. Because he said it would be good. I think they ran it by him, and he said he liked it. And it was a crash and burn for the sequel for Joker.
Supergirl was an inside job.
I feel like,
Big, really quick, do you think that the Earth is flat or round? Just want to... No, I'm kidding. Oh, no. Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
And then, let me stop. Yeah, it's just a hot take, a little thing that I'm thinking. But this movie, I will see it tomorrow, Sunday night. And I'm gonna go in with low expectations, like I am with this universe. I don't plan on collecting anything from this universe, to be honest with you.
All right, yeah.
Which is a shame because, damn, Green Lantern would have been nice to own. And like, I wish Snyder would have got to get a Green Lantern in. That would have been so dope. But it is what it is, spilt milk. But I'll watch it. Brand new day though. Brand new day.
Oh yeah, that's next month. Next month coming up.
Odyssey, brand new day next month. Oof.
Hell yeah! I think we're X-Men season 2?
Oh, X-Men 97.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yep, I can't wait for that too.
Let's go.
And this one, you can totally see some James Gunnisms, as some people have been saying. Even though he actually didn't write it, he didn't direct it. He is the studio head, but you can see a little bit of influence, very James Gunn elements in there. So I don't know if he just wanted to have a specific tone when it comes to Superman or just in general, because we haven't seen that many projects yet of this new universe. I am planning on watching the series on HBO, The Lanterns. We'll see how that comes out, how that turns out. And then I'm very excited for Clayface in the fall. So I'm very excited for that. So hopefully that one's good, but so far not that great yet. So hopefully it gets better moving forward.
Absolutely.
Hey, did Chuck just toss the cat? Hold on.
So I here's the thing. I'm a huge fan of the Snyderverse, but to me, the Snyderverse is not what was released in theaters. I loved Man of Steel, the Batman versus Superman Ultimate Edition or Special Edition. It's so re-edited. It feels like a completely different film. And then we know that the Snyderverse Justice League was so different than what Josh Whedon did in the theaters. I I love the three Guardian movies. I take those on a standalone thing with themselves, and they're James Gunn to me, and I love those three movies because I love Peter Quill and Gamora and Nebula. I love what was done with that cast.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels to me like James Gunn's movies are all becoming the same movie. They're just, you know, copy paste and put it out there. It's one of the reasons why I still haven't seen the Superman that he did. When I saw the trailer for this film, I said to myself, I feel like I just saw the movie. I don't need to see the movie. I know the arc. I know the story. I know everything from that trailer. There's no reason for me to go spend the money to see this. I'm going to give my money to Toy Story 5 or something else. This thing has only made $29 million in its first 3 days coming into today. And I think this is going to be a bomb on a level that I think it's going to end the James Gunn DC universe. I think this is going to kill it. I think this is the nail in the coffin. I think that I don't know if he's ever going to recover from how bad this film is going to do. I think this is his Ishtar, to be honest with you. I think everybody would have loved to have seen a Supergirl because, like you said, we haven't had one since like '84. I just don't think Millie Aycock was the actress to do this. I don't. I think there's other choices out there that could have played this, and I think the story and the style and the appearance. I mean, if you cut her out of this photo, does this not look like a Guardians of the Galaxy promo?
All right.
Looking at the villain. So for me, it's a hard pass. I'm not going to see the movie. I'll see it when it comes out eventually one day on HBO Max or something. But this one, I think this one's going to hurt. I think this is going to be the nail in the coffin of James Gunn being the savior of everything. Because to me, what I've seen from the trailers, I have not seen either movie, but this is a huge step down from what we were getting with Gal Gadot and, you know, Cavill. And I mean, Cavill to me is just the epitome of Superman. That dude is just a monster. And he's a nerd and he's a gamer and he's one of us. I mean, that's the thing. He's one of us. He's a collector. He's a gamer. So yeah, this one's, I'm still so confused about the decision to give this to James Gunn, honestly.
Yeah. It feels like it's going in an unfortunate direction. So we'll just see. But yeah, it definitely has taken my excitement away. Really wanted to go see it. But again, I think I'm waiting until digital release at this point. Really quickly want to say what's up to Philly. Sorry I'm late. Chuck, great figure choices. I connect more with Achilles. Would love an artist in Achilles. Braveheart would be second. Love that.
I needed you earlier, my boy.
That's right. And then he's also saying 100% agreed. Chuck, I think the fans have spoken. Warner Brothers will never learn.
Yeah.
But you never know in this day and age. I don't want to go like full conspiracy, but I could see, you know, Warner Brothers is going to have some new leadership here pretty soon, likely. And they could just say, you know, Gunn, you're done, and we're giving it back to Snyder. We'll give the fans what they're clamoring for. Will that work out? I think that would be a disaster, but
I don't think that's gonna happen. But
yeah,
they kind of aged
but also,
out. What do you think? They aged out.
I think that's going to happen. I think it's going to go back to Zach, but I think it's also going to go back with Zach actually putting into the theater his vision of a film that isn't being turned over to Josh Whedon.
His 4 hour
personal stuff going on, you know. I don't think we're going to see 4-hour cuts, but I think that we're going to get back to his vision, you know. That's I don't know. There's so much pushback online, at least in my timeline. The algorithm has definitely figured out what I want to hear. So all I see all the time is it's going to come back to Zach at some point.
Yeah, well,
I'd love to see Nolan do it. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Imagine. Now that one I feel like probably isn't happening, but we live in such a crazy time. I could totally see, you know, them being responsive to what they see online, and giving it back to Zack Snyder if he ever wanted to come back, which would be insane. Again, I don't think it would work out, but those are the times we're living in. I feel like, like Fig said, you know, the whole James Gunn could have been an inside job. He could have been sent over by Marvel to sabotage. That's an insane take, but I like it.
You never know.
I'll buy it.
And then James Gunn takes over once Feige retires. So like, all right, I'm done with this. I'll go back to Marvel. Now I'm running things over there.
After he tanked it. Amazing. So gentlemen, I think that's going to be it for today's show. Can you kind of let us know what you have upcoming, where you might be appearing, if you don't have any content dropping on any particular areas? So Gio, let us know what's coming. You had a show last night. Anything else this weekend?
Not anything else this weekend, but I do, Figures Talk every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. PST. Talk about 16 news, some movie discussions too, some movie reviews. Depending on if there's a big movie coming out. And this summer, actually this year has been really good to the box office. So there's been a lot of films that came out, and people are actually running out to see these movies instead of streaming at home. As a big a fan of the movie going experience, the theaters. I still love that, so I'm glad that it's surviving. I don't know for how much longer, but I'm excited that it's actually surviving. And 2026, it seems to be a good year, very great year actually for movies. And there's still a lot to come, even though Supergirl wasn't great, but there's a lot to come. But yeah, just discussions about that, movies, and like I mentioned, Figures Talk. And I am planning on doing a filmography tier list of Arnold Schwarzenegger films on July 7th is the goal to do that. That's a Tuesday night. So I'll be doing that soon, but that's all I have for now. But thank you, Marco, Jose, for inviting me here. And it was great streaming with all you guys, FigPozr, Chuck, and Alex earlier. So yeah, great time. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Gio. Chuck, congratulations again on the win. Where can everyone catch you?
Thank you. I will be on Man of Hot Collectibles on Dante's show every time he decides to do it. We skipped this week. We're going to go next week. Dante, for those who don't know, he was on a break with a project that was just unbelievable. He works for a giant bank and he's like a bigwig. And yeah, so he got through that. So we're going to be streaming again now and be on there every Friday that we stream. And then at some point, I'm going to start doing some reviews of things that I'm getting in and getting them up. I've just got to find the time, but I got to get through this recover from this COVID crap. I'm still not 100%. I'm probably 80% right now. So
sorry,
ready to get through it.
Get well soon.
But thanks for having me on to Jose and to Marco. I love this format, and it's just fun. It's such a good time, and love seeing what people come up with. And Fig, man, that was awesome. Like I said, I'd dopo that thing, man. That Achilles, I love that movie. So yeah, I'd get that day one, man.
So Chuck, this pitch today, that was you sick? That was you sick. All right.
Yeah,
so,
I had I had COVID and pneumonia. I've been coughing up blood, and for 15 days I got like about an hour of sleep a night, and then just in the last 4 or 5 days they put me on another antibiotic. I'm on 1,700 milligrams of amoxicillin a day, and the probiotics are not enough to counter it, so I'm nauseated, and it's been rough. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night, I guess. But this has been going on since May 30th, so I'm ready for this shit to be over with, guys. It's been
tough. His Jordan flu game right there. Pulling it out.
And you still
that's
won.
awesome, great.
And you still won. Is a point I was trying to get to, that you still won. So, but
thank y'all. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, Chuck. We'll get better soon, and yeah, thanks for being on today, and congrats again.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, great job on your pitch as well. It was a close competition. Where can people find you?
At Nerdist Maximus on Instagram and Facebook, and at 38 Nerds also. That's the name of my company. I have pages for those as well, and they kind of intertwine and mingle with one another.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Chuck. All right, Fig, where can everyone find you as well?
Well, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you find me at FigPozr. I had a show last night. If you guys didn't know, with Gio, that was an excellent show. We had fun. And I'm usually on Hot Toys Hotline every Tuesday. Every Tuesday that we're on. And maybe we'll go this Tuesday. We got a few things to talk about. I don't call those shots. I'm not that guy. You know, I just show up and show out. Unfortunately, I didn't do that for the pitch today, but
you're close.
You did.
I was close, but like no cigar. But Chuck, once again, congratulations. You're a professional when it comes to this thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your pitches are like next level. Like if I was the owner of InArt, I would take it into heavy consideration. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna lie to you. It's too professional.
Thank you for that.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate that.
Of course, man. I'm not a sore loser, guys. I'm not a sore loser. I go out with grace, you know. So if you guys want to follow me, check me out. I'm not a figure photographer. That's not what I do. I just take pictures of my toys and I love them. So, that's what I'm here for. Thank you guys.
Love it. Well, thanks to everyone on the panel today. Thanks to our competitors. Thank you to our guest judges. Thanks to everyone in the chat. If you're watching this live or on replay, hit the like button. Follow Jose Plus. If you're watching over on his channel, definitely go follow Jose Plus, and then give everyone a follow here if you haven't done so already. With that, appreciate everyone joining. Hope you have a great weekend, and we're going to take you out with this.
Jose, can't you see?
Wait a second. The first word is Jose? I thought it was
Jose. We know.
Wow! It's about a Spanish guy. Oh, Jose, can you?
I don't believe it, man.
It's so easy.